Welcome to Igniting Your Dynamic Self, sponsored by heartsofwellness.com, where strength meets soul. I'm Wendy Bjork, the MS mentor, best-selling author, and wellness guide. I help women navigating multiple sclerosis or MS take charge of their healing journey, mind, body, and spirit, one holistic step at a time. And you're not alone. This is your safe space to rise up. We are in the middle of July, and July as our 7th month. It's a very important month, especially for women navigating MS and wanting to release what's no longer serving them. It matters because we have so much solar energy of summer. There's so much activity in summer. We know each month carries its own vibrational signature, but July brings an invitation to go inward, seek clarity, and realign with your deepest truth. Especially if you're a woman navigating MS, this energy isn't just a spiritual theory, it's practical and soul-centered. It's a way to create a roadmap back to yourself. Because MS can feel so unpredictable and destabilizing, but being in July and then the 7th month can help you reconnect to your inner compass. This month asks you to pause, breathe, and evaluate, not just how you're doing, but who you're becoming. For those of you who are drawn to have support on their journey, I will give you ways at the end that you can come into my world. Because when we are joined up together as a community, as an MS team, that's the best way to reflect what's on our soul path. And together, we can create a sacred container for radical awareness, inner expansion, and empowered healing. July, like we said, is month number 7. It's the energy of the seeker. It's associated with spiritual growth, introspection, truth, and healing through inner wisdom. We all have wisdom inside us. We all have that gut feeling. And rather for pushing for external achievement, it's time to maybe take some deep listening moments and asking, what is your soul whispering beneath the noise? And if you don't already have a pen with a journal or notebook, why don't you quick grab one, because we're going to have some questions that you can ponder on and journal on. Another question is, what patterns are ready to be released? Where are you betraying your truth for the sake of fitting in or just pushing through? You don't have to just keep smiling and say that you're fine. That's actually very unhealthy. I did that for so many years that you just do it automatically, but you're actually living 2 separate lives. So there's another whole video about that. This energy of summer and of July, it aligns beautifully with us that are navigating MS. It's time to slow down and ask, what's working for me? And then what am I tolerating that's draining my energy? What needs to shift to truly support my healing? It's because inner awareness is essential if you're dealing with any chronic condition. It's about being honest about your physical, emotional, and spiritual state. This is also a sacred act of self-care. Because symptoms can fluctuate, we can be tempted to just power through and do the whole mask of pretending we're fine. But we are reminded healing begins in truth. And when you recognize where you are with compassion rather than judgment, you will stop fighting your body and start partnering with it. This is where the real healing begins. This is where I bring into my programs how to bring this spiritual and inner wisdom through into daily life. It's time to realign our lifestyle and trust our intuition so that we can live with MS, not under it. And it's time to also elevate our perspective. Maybe take a 35,000-foot view of what our life looks like and what we want our life to look like. It allows us to rise above outdated thinking, shift the limiting beliefs, and then alchemize any past knowledge into the higher wisdom. It's time to recognize that we've been fed all sorts of mental scripts, like there is no cure, you'll always be tired, just do what we tell you and hope for the best. But maybe it's time to challenge some of these thought forms and expand what you're doing. I'm not saying don't listen to them, but I'm saying expand your thinking about what else is possible. What else can you do for yourself? Maybe reframe your experience of MS not as a punishment, but maybe as an awakening. Can you release any mental clutter that no longer serves your healing? Can you ask yourself what limiting beliefs about MS or whatever chronic condition you deal with are you ready to release? And then what are the new truths that you're ready to embrace? As a thought leader, I help women create cognitive breakthroughs with clarity, compassion, and anchor into your worth. So often, because we're dealing with a chronic condition, we feel less than. It can make us feel like we're lost, or even that we lost our value entirely. We may question our purpose, our productivity, or our contribution to the world. But always remember, you are valuable because you are here. You're here for a reason. Your energy is sacred, and your healing matters. So much of the focus can be internal, but anchor your worth in moments of stillness. Ask yourself, how can I honor my energy as a precious resource? What boundaries do I need to protect my peace? Where can I lead from alignment rather than exhaustion? This is part of what we do inside the Hearts of Wellness community, where we integrate prioritizing our healing without the guilt. We help advocate for ourselves and step into our personal power, but in small steps, not so that it's overwhelming, because everything has a deeper truth that we need to access. Here are some quick ways that you can integrate the energies of July and maybe take some aligned actions. The first one is create sacred stillness for yourself. Allow at least 5 to 10 minutes each day to sit in silence. You can meditate, you can journal, and just let your soul speak without interruption. Number 2, write down old beliefs or fears about MS and then ask, is this true? Is this helpful? Replace them with new mantras or truths that feel empowering. The third one is honoring your energy currency. Track how you spend your energy, not just time, and what drains you, what nourishes you. Make small changes that honor your energetic worth. Number 4 is realign your healing plan. Use this month as a time to pause and reevaluate your healing goals. Are you acting from fear or trust? Adjust this with intention. And then the last one is seek aligned support. We are reminded we don't need to walk this alone. We're not supposed to be navigating life alone. We deserve wise, empowering guidance. And I remind you, you can download the free MS guide as a first step. Just head over to heartsofwellness.com/you. And our free community for women on a holistic MS journey is heartsofwellness.com/community. It's time to let go of the outdated fear scripts, trust your body's rhythm, redefine success on your own terms. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, take care.